Okay guys, so we have got the new fuel filter for the fuel pump and the fuel strainer in here. Got everything hooked up, everything's bolted up. Now before I put the tank on, I'm going to do spark plugs on it. We got NGK iridiums. This is the part number. And all you have to do, you don't have to pull off the tank, but you'll wind up lifting up the tank. You'll undo all of the throttle body holders. Then you'll undo all your vacuum lines, undo your idle air control valve, I do believe is what this is. And then you'll just pull it up, set it aside, and then you'll pull out these coils if they want to. And then you'll want to get yourself a 5/8 spark plug wrench or spark plug socket. Now this is just the extension that I have. Pulled all the spark plugs out before just to check them. These three you can get with a longer extension. With this one, with this last one, you'll want a little bit shorter extension so you can actually get your ratchet in there and everything. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm talking to the camera at all, because I'll probably just wind up fast forwarding through all this. I do that shit all the time. Yep.
Are you even checking the gap on those?
No.
I was watching somebody the other day, and you said you got iridium plugs.
Yeah.
You gotta watch just putting iridium plugs in anything, especially like your truck.
Yeah.
You said it could make it run worse with iridium plugs in it. The coil and all that stuff is not really strong enough for an iridium plug. It needs a short wire with a coil pack on top of it.
Ah.
For it to fire efficiently.
Yeah.
It'll still run, but it won't run the way that it should.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Why are you putting that plug in upside down for?
You right, you right.
Watch what you're doing, son. Don't watch me.
Oh, what the hell?
You already got a plug in that hole.
Oh, you're right.
You did, I didn't know what you did. I'm like, but he can grab a hold of it. He shouldn't be able to just grab a hold of it. You might want to just turn that camera off.
Now you don't want to tighten these too tight, you just want to kind of snug them up, because you run the risk of cross-threading if you do over tighten, especially with these aluminum heads. I do believe this is aluminum. Okay, now all those are good. Now you just stick your pull packs back inside until they snap, just like that. Now that is done. Now all I have to do is put on the tank, all that, strain out this fuel, and then see if it actually runs correctly, because there is a possibility somebody put sand in my tank. So if it happens again, I'm gonna raise hell at work and tell them they have to pay for all the fucking damages. Like if it fucks up my injectors, like that's another $120 out the window that really didn't need to be spent. I'll cut it here. The next clip should be us doing the cage. All right. Now, before we get started on the cage, yesterday got the bike back together. Tank's back on, fuel pump's back on, all that good stuff. Y'all probably seen that in the last clip. I wound up losing the clip for the fuel line. So I had to go to the store, pick up the fuel line, and then put it on last night. And it does start. It works perfectly, no leaks. it starts up and idles perfectly. Like before, it would idle a bit rough until it was like warmed up. But I think with the new spark plugs and the new fuel filters, it is perfect now. So hopefully that means I might get a little bit more power out of it, because I'm sure it wasn't getting enough fuel. But before we start, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my little breakfast. This is a breakfast for champions, man. Gotta get a little bit of energy, because I'm feeling a bit sluggish. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the bike disassembled for the cage. I was gonna film a little bit of updates because import face-off is this week, so yeah. Yep, that's another 13. Okay. Now we should be able to listen. There we go. Now, from at least what I've heard, this should not affect anything. This should not move the motor. It should not drop the motor. It should not do anything except for just kind of, I guess, support it in a way. Well, damn. I think I dropped the fucking nut. Probably. I'll have to find out where the fuck that's at. I gotta pull up the fairing anyway. Hopefully I'll be able to find it through that. Alright, I'm gonna cut. I've been trying for the last 2 fucking hours to get this goddamn rear motor mount bolt in, and it will not thread in no matter where I hold the motherfucker. I've loosened it. I've loosened the front fucking motor mounts. I've tightened them to where they can't fucking move. They just won't fucking fit. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure I have to cut the bottom of the fairings for the fucking cross bolt. But I'm thinking I'm gonna say fuck it once that gets in, and I just won't run that. If it breaks the fucking frame, it breaks the fucking frame. Because for 2 hours I have been screaming at this piece of shit. I'm ready to sell the bike. So there we go. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys. I will see y'all in the next one. Later.